What I'm going to show you here is how to shock your well. So you need one of these pool test kits, and as you can see, I've got the viewer and the chlorine tester out. And if you come over here, what we've got is a garden hose going into the well and a mirror. A mirror works really good. It allows you to see right down the well. You just reflect the sunlight in there, and away you go. You can see all the way down into the water. So what you want to do is you want to take some pool chlorine, or in this case Purox, and a measuring cup, and today I put a cup and a half of Purox directly into the water. Make sure it hits the water, not the well casing, and then run your hose for about 15 minutes until it's clear that there is chlorine coming out of the hose. And so the way I do that is you want to make sure that you're getting chlorine showing up, probably stronger than pool level, showing up on the chlorine side of your pool tester. Once you have chlorine into the garden hose and your well, let it sit for about 15 or 20 minutes and give it some contact time. And that contact time will kill any bacteria in your well. The kind of bacteria I'm trying to kill in my well, it's an iron-eating bacteria. It gives like a brown sludge in the back of the toilets. It clogs up water filters, that sort of thing. So my well tech recommended that I do this twice a year. This is the first time this year doing it, but it's super simple. Don't be afraid of doing it yourself. The one thing you do want to do is try and make sure that you've got untreated water coming to your hose that you're putting into your well. And so on the outside of my house I have two different taps. And so one tap, in this case my top tap, is raw water. So what I describe raw water as is it's unprocessed water. It hasn't gone through a filter, it hasn't gone through a UV light, it hasn't gone through an iron remover, it hasn't gone through the water softener. It just comes like from the pump in the house directly to this tap, of course after the pressure tank, and this is totally untreated water. So it's just getting pumped into the house and then back out through the hose. My lower tap is processed water. It's clean, it's suitable for drinking. This one is not. So that's the one I use when I'm shocking my well. So the whole process is pretty simple. It takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I like to give my well pump a rest, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off sort of idea, or 10 minutes running, 20 minutes off, and it gives my well a bit of time to recover. So right now, while I've got the chlorine sitting here, I'm going to let it sit there for about 15 minutes and give it that contact time that it needs to kill the bacteria. And then I'm going to take my hose, I'm going to put it out on the gravel here, and it's going to run out, and I'm going to run that water for 15-20 minutes, and you'll see the water level in the well drop, and I'm going to shut it off. It's going to fill up, and then I'm going to run it for another 15-20 minutes off onto the road. Actually this water, it gets absorbed into the ground. It doesn't actually go into anything. It literally disappears in a puddle, seeps into the gravel. So I do that 2 or 3 times until I get a really weak chlorine amount in my pool tester. And so by the time I'm done, I'm going to have a bit of residual chlorine in my well water. It's going to be on a pool scale, it's going to be way down on the add part of the scale. This is backwards, I apologize. But yeah, I'm happy to have a little bit of residual chlorine in my well water when I'm done this. It's not going to harm anything. If you do have a charcoal filter for your well water, it will affect that. But most filters it doesn't affect negatively. So if you got any questions, go ahead and ask, and I'm happy to show you how I do this, and this is how I was told to do it by my well tech. Hope you're having a great day. Be well. Pun intended. Get it? Yeah, I know, it's sad. Talk to you later.